Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, I am doing a series on Apres nails and Apres dupes. So let me show you something real quick. I did a poll and everybody wanted me to do the dupe, the fake dupes for the Apres nails. Now, some of you guys wanted me to use polygel. Guys, I can't use polygel because it's too thick. You gotta have something nice and smooth on the nail plate. You can't have anything thick. What I have here is the fake nails. They are by BT Art Basket or BK, whatever you call that. BK Art Basket, whatever. You can find them on Amazon. They are the coffin shaped clear. They are different from the regular Apres because I've showed you guys the difference in my last video where I used the real Apres coffin tips. These are the fake ones. I'm going to go ahead and measure my fingers. Alright guys, I'm going to use my Jeffrey pink, my Jeffrey beautiful pink e-file. I do have a review if you guys are interested. You're going to turn your file on. As you can see, this thing is so quiet. Alright, it's spinning. Okay. Now what you do, now let me look at my, alright, so about up to here is where you're going to file rough the surface shine. Let me pull that up a little bit more. As you can see here, you're going to rough it up from sidewall to sidewall. Well, don't go over it like I did. After you do that, you're going to, of course, brush that out. Go and do all the nails just like this. So that's what you're going to do first. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've got all the nails buffed on the inside. I've got all of them buffed and ready. But I'm not ready. So, I am going to be doing the glitter method. And I do have a video on how to do this with one nail. Just showing you how to do one nail. But I'm going to be using all of Boo Boo's Glitter Glory glitters. Now these are all the months of the year. I'm going to take this little bottle here, and this is going to be a mixture of Boo Boo's glitters. Every single glitter she has is going in here. We are going to make like a rainbow style glitter, okay? We've got number 1, which is garnet. And I've already showed you guys all these, so I'm not going to go into doing that. If you want to see that video, go check it out. Alright ladies and gentlemen, here are all of the glitters. Look at that. There is a rainbow of glitter we're going to be using in this nail look. Alright, the first thing you always want to do is go ahead and prep your nails. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to push back my cuticles. As you can see, I've already done here. Now I do have gel on my nails, and that is some of this, that's where some of this is coming from. Because I actually just cleaned my cuticles the other day. So I'm just going to push all that back. Push just the cuticle back. You're going to do this with all 10 nails, making sure all that cuticle is pushed all the way back, okay? Now my nails look pretty good. I have a few pieces that I missed the other day, but not a lot. And then once I usually get these pushed back, I will use the other side to clean it off. Take this side here, and this side actually gets down into that gritty area, and it gets all that mess out of there. See all that's coming off? Gets it all out of there. A lot of that's acrylic. Oh, a lot of that's gel too. But just to get it out of there. We don't want that in there. So that's what you're going to do. And then after you do that, I'll be back. Alright guys, I quickly wanted to show you the nail I did with the glitter. Here's one of them. That is the Apres. That's the real one. The real stiletto Apres. And then I also did this one. And that is also the real one. It's not the dupe, but you can do the same thing with the dupe. And then I did this one. With the glitter. So, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I got the glitter mix ready. I did have to add a little bit more glitter because I don't think I'm going to have enough. I do have a Madam Glam top coat to cure or to encapsulate the glitter, because it's really not a lot of, you don't put a lot of glitter into it. I do have the gel that we are going to adhere these to. This is the gel. All you need is a thick soak off gel. That's it. This is just one that you put rhinestones on with. I'm sure a lot of you guys have this sort of thing. Just make sure it's soak off. So when you go to soak them off or file them, whatever. It doesn't have to be soak off. You can file it off if you want. But I like to soak mine off if I'm using these tips. And I also have a fill video if you want to see any of my Apres nail videos. I have them on my YouTube channel. You guys can go watch my fill-in. You can go watch my 6 weeks update. They stayed on for 6 weeks. I could have kept going, but I was ready. After a while, the real Apres nails start to look a little shaggy, so that's why I wanted to take them off and redo another set. But these again are the fake. We're doing the dupes in this video. Alright guys, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and open up all my good stuff. See how thick this stuff is? That's what you're wanting to put on your nail. Okay, I'm going to use my Alpha brush. I do have my little LED lamp here. You guys can get these from Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. I also leave a link for the tips and this gel. What you do is you're going to take some of that thick gel. Make sure you have your glitter ready and handy. Little bead of gel here. Now I'm going to show you only a couple of these, and then I'm going to finish the rest of them off camera. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to flip your nail over. You don't want to put the gel at the base just yet. We're putting the gel under where the tip is. And we're going up to about right there with it. Okay, you're going to make sure that's nice and smooth out. Just like so. Let me show you how far it is. See how far it is from the tip, or from the cuticle area? It doesn't really matter how far you go. You're going to be putting gel down here too. But we're going to be curing this one first. So, now, I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush, and I'm going to grab some of my pieces, and I'm going to start laying those in that gel. I want to have a lot of glitter in there. Sorry guys, you're going to put the glitter in. I was probably out of frame. I'm so sorry. Make sure you cover your side walls. You want to turn that over and see what that looks like. Make sure it looks really nice, okay? Then, what you're going to do is you can go ahead and cure this in your lamp. I would say 10 seconds. We're just going to cure that glitter in is all we're doing at the moment. Alright, now at the tip, or bottom as some people call it, whatever, I'm going to put my gel in here. I'm going to go down pretty far because you're going to go in there with gel anyway. So it doesn't matter how far you go down. Just make sure you got enough gel in there for the glitters and stuff. Put some more in there if you need to. I'm going to take my glitters, and I have them right here. And I want some beautiful thick pieces in here. So I'm going to grab some of the opal ones, some of the mylar. Try to get those stuck down in there. Okay, make sure they're nice and flat. That's what it looks like. Okay. Again, I'm going to cure it for 10 seconds. I'm going to prep and prime my nails. You got to do that first. We're going to do my left hand first. So I'm going to take, I've already pushed back my cuticles. Make sure you buff the shine and clean off the nail with the isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to go ahead and do so. You're going to buff your nail really good, and then you're going to clean it off with isopropyl alcohol. Or you can use a cleanser. I do have a video on how to make your own cleanser. Alright, as you can see, they are all buffed. Alright guys, now I'm going to take some isopropyl alcohol. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and clean off my nail plate. Really, really good. You do not want anything on. Okay, as you can see, they're almost ready. We just got to put a primer on. What I'm going to do again, see, this one here is good. It's good and ready. I like that one. That one's ready. But I did this one with you guys, and it didn't pick up a lot of the glitter that I wanted. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to take a little bit more gel, and I think that's the reason, because I didn't put as much gel on the underside. I'm only going to put it right up here, up at the top, where like I really, really want it. And this will also encapsulate that other stuff. Now you don't want it too thick because you don't want to make the snail too thick. Okay, see, it looks fine. Alright, so now I'm going to take this brush again. Okay, and it's got plenty of stuff on it. Alright, so now, move this back. I'm going to take the glitter again, and I'm going to pick up a couple pieces that I want, big pieces. Some mylar that I like, some hollow that I like, some of the blue, green, whatever it is. It's hollow, it's pretty. I like it. I love all her glitters, guys. You must go check her out. She does all of the months of the year. She's a fantastic woman. I love her to death. Her and I have talked on the phone, or we've talked on Facebook chat. She's a wonderful, guys. Wonderful person to deal with. You want to clean the sides before you cure. Make sure everything is nice and patted down. Let me flip it over. Yes, see how the glitter is? That's what I want. Alright, so that's how you add more glitter if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and pop it into the lamp again for 10 seconds. My gel bottle ink rubber, clear rubber top coat. Now this stuff is really thick, and it's going to encapsulate those glitters. So you guys have no issues of those not being encapsulated. And then if you don't like the glitter, you can always paint over the nail later. Alright, so I'm just going to encapsulate the glitters with the gel bottle ink gel. If some of them come up, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, make sure you got them nice and capped. Nice and make sure there's no glitter on the gel brush. If there is, go ahead and wipe that off. Everything still looks nice. Make sure you clean the sidewall. Got one little piece of glitter sticking on the sidewall. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Alright guys, now we're ready to put this on our nail. Now, as you guys saw, I did buff the surface shine. I applied my my alcohol and acetone dehydrator, which you should not be touching your nail because that will transfer oils. So again, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe just to show you guys you're not supposed to touch it. I'm going to go over them just one more time just to be safe. You do not want any lifting. Prepping is the #1 most important part of doing your nails. The prep right isn't right, just like a house foundation, then that means it's going to crumble, right? The next step is we are going to take Protein Bond by Young Nails. This is one of my favorite primers. I used this with my last set and it lasted forever. So I'm going to take the Protein Bond and I'm going to put one thin coat of Protein Bond on my whole nail plate. Alright, so I got I have both of my thumbs cured with a top coat.